Hi, welcome to our self-massage for the head and the neck. Let's begin by sitting on the edge of a blanket. Take a moment to shift around, to feel the weight settle over the sit bones. And find a comfortable place for the legs. Any position that works for you. You can crisscross the shins, you could stagger the feet. It's a little bit softer on the hips. You can also tuck a blanket underneath the legs, finding something that works for you. Even the legs can be nice and straight. Begin with a nice long inhale and a long exhale. The next breath, be a sigh breath. Breathe into your nose, breathe out to your mouth. Yeah, good. Relax the shoulders. So we're working to try to get some of the kinks and the tension out of the neck. Also thinking about those shoulders, keeping the shoulders soft. And start with closing the eyes, really tuning in to how you feel. Gentle breaths, noticing the body moving.
You can see.
In particular, let's pay attention to the expansion across the collarbone, the top of the chest above the heart.
Here, do you think?
As you breathe in, allow the nice expansive reach through the crown and the top of the head. As you breathe out, notice the expansion through the shoulders. You can gently think of shoulders moving away from each other. So let's stay with this breath.
That's what like some different.
One more full round of breath before you let go. And open the eyes. Again, that shrugging the shoulders up. It's going to kink into the neck. And then soften the shoulders down and reach in through the crown of the head. Do that a couple more times. Inhale up. Sink the neck down. And then gently pressing the shoulders down between the reach.
It's like they do like they do like yeah.
And soften the shoulders. Turn your head over to one side.
Anything can you tear you use or what?
Gently make the way over to the other side.
Look the way I didn't see it.
And back to the center. Now take one ear and bring it towards your shoulder. Find your edge, not pushing it. Take your chin and the outer edge of your jawline and gently then lift towards the sky. Feel the stretch through the side of the neck. Maybe you feel it across the shoulder, through the collarbone. And now relax the jaw and turn the nose towards the earth. Yes. Slowly bring the head back to the center and inhale the head up. And come to the opposite side. Outer edge of the jaw gently lifts. Okay. Nose points down to the earth. Squeeze the belly if you got when you're holding your poses. Holding those stretches. And then release the belly when you bring the head back to the center. And now tuck the chin down to the chest. Soften the shoulder blades, soften the shoulders. We gently sway the nose from side to side. Point the nose towards the earth. Gently squeeze the belly and bring the head back to neutral. Big sigh breath. Let's take some taps on the chest, towards the shoulders. Into the sun turn. Now take your fingertips. We're going to lift the chin, gently slide the fingertips down to the collarbone. Staying off the windpipe, coming to the sides. And then the sides of the neck. And slowly make your way back to the chin. As you come to the front, just be very gentle on that windpipe. And do the waterfall movement. Fingertips, one after the other, all the way across the neck, down to the collarbone. You're going to lift the chin slightly as you do this. If you want, tilt the head. What works for you, just toning up through the neck. And now start to bring those fingers into the curve of the neck. Just move gently back and forth. Come to the other side. And don't forget the back of the neck. We're going to stay off the back of the spine, but bring your fingertips to either side and just walk the fingers up to the base of the head, down to the top of the traps, and then wiggle the fingers and walk the fingers further out all the way to the sides of the neck and then back towards the outside edges of the spine. Come into the back of that neck again, up to the base of the head, and back down. Let's shake the hands out. Taking the hands, middle fingers if you want, to the center, the third eye chakra. It is the pressure point of relaxing. Closing the eyes, and then tracing the shape of the eyebrows all the way to the temples. Take a couple circles of the temples, and then just gently come back to the center. Little circles in the center. Make big circles across the forehead. Down to the temples, gentle pressure there, the base of the temples. And now coming down to the top of the jaw, all the way to the edge and to the cheek. Now, coming to the chin, I want you to press your fingers into the chin and then press back to the edge of the jaw. Just toning across the face. Gently making our way up to the cheekbones. And under the eyes, avoiding that soft space under the eyes. Take little taps along the cheekbones, down to the jaw, the chin. Up to the forehead, to the temples, and then gentle tap tap with one finger alternating down the nose, to the sides of the nose, to the cheekbones, up to the temples, and then down to the chin. Tap, 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 lots of fingers on the chin, back up again, to the temples, to the forehead. All right, now we're going to come into the hairline. Don't worry about messing that hair up if you get to hair, if you don't. To the top of the head. And maybe start to pat instead. See what works better for you. Go to the back of the head, right around the top, all the way down towards the base of the skull and to the sides. Make your way back up to the top. Come to the hairline. Take your fingertips and run along the center of the hairline all the way to the temples, where your hairline will be. Sliding. I want you to start at the center of the head and slide the fingers down to the tops of the ears and work your way back. Try not to crest the head forward. Keep the head level. Come to the base of the head, gentle pressure, and then walk your way, fingertips up to the top, and down to the sides again. Get behind with your thumbs and your fingertips behind the ears. Gentle pressure. Always being kind and gentle. If you feel like rubbing big circles on your head, go for it. Small circles, or keeping that gentle pressure points. Try to get each surface of the head. All right, release those hands, shake them out. You're going to then take your hand and with the curved shape, reach back, resting the hand on the back of your head and place the fingertips around your skull in the back and just gentle lift to the sky. You want to be very gentle as you do this. And then soft release. Do it again with the other hand. And release. One more time, fingertips, tap, tap, tap. All around the head or gentle pressure, whatever you liked. Remember, it's all about what you like, what works and feels good for you. Around the back of the head, above and around the ears. And even pressing fingertips into the sides and gentle lift. It may feel good. See what feels good for you. We'll come back to the center between the eyebrows. Just place your fingertips just between the eyebrows. Slide the fingers above the eyebrows, down to the temples and pause. Come back to the center of the eyebrows and pause. Start the sides of the nose at the top of the bridge. Slide your fingers once again to the edges of the cheekbone. Up slightly to the corners of your eyes on the outside. And then slide the fingers down the jawline. Lift the chin slightly and then press the fingers into the chin. Sliding down to the collarbone. And then just pause, fingertips resting against the collarbone. Closing the eyes, allowing the forearms to rest against the chest. Slow, deep breaths.
Yes.
Now release the hands to the thighs, to the knees. Coming back into your gentle, deep breaths.
Sweet.
Slowly open the eyes. The hands come together at the heart center, and may you always take time to care for yourself. Namaste.
What happens?